knowing about our number system, knowing about our decimal number system, classification of different kind of numbers, how numbers can be classified into different groups. This is what I personally think is of utmost importance before we move into detailed learnings regarding number system. So I'll be starting my number system thing with decimal number system. What is unique with this number system? Uniqueness is this is that number system which we have learned since childhood and we are fully aware about the mathematical operations at least with this number system. बचपन से आज तक हम यही number system पढ़ते आए हैं. Now why we call it decimal number system? Because in this number system we have got 10 digits. That's why we call it decimal number system. Now first thing first, what do you mean by this word number? Numbers are combination of digits taken, and now this is very important, taken one or more at a time. So numbers are combination of digits. Now combination of what digit? We have got only 10 digits. इन्हीं को combine करना है आपको, कोई आगे कोई पीछे इस तरह से arrange करना है. So it is combination of digits taken one. मतलब you can also take one digit at a time and those will be also known as numbers. That's why 1 is a one digit number. 2 is a one digit number. 9 is also a number. Now first classification of numbers. First level of classification. In first level of classification, I'm dividing numbers into 3 parts. Okay. So what are these? Real numbers. Next is imaginary. And one more. Next is complex numbers. Let me discuss complex number first. What are complex number actually? Complex number are combination of real and imaginary number. ये दोनों के mix हैं, where they are basically represented with the help of alphabet Z, that is A plus minus IB format, and they are basically presented over an Argand diagram, blah blah blah. This is out of our purview, इसलिए बस इतना ही इनके बारे में जानना as far as aptitude is concerned is more than enough. Done. Complex numbers are combination of real and imaginary numbers. Very good. Now let me come back to imaginary numbers. Now I want you to answer. What are imaginary numbers? Try to give me a definition for it. If a square of any number is less than 0, then I think that number is actually an imaginary number. This is actually the definition of imaginary number. If a square of any number is less than 0, then automatically x become root over something negative, isn't it? जो चीज आप बोल रहे थे. So if a square of any number is less than 0, then x is said to be an imaginary number. We use I, which is actually Greek alphabet iota, which is representation of root over minus 1. I is just a symbol which is used to represent root over minus 1, and we know that a square of this is minus 1. I square is equals to minus 1. I square is less than 0. That's why sometimes people call I as imaginary number. I is not imaginary number. I is just a representation of root over minus 1. What are real numbers? If a square of any number is greater than or equals to 0, then all those numbers are known as real numbers. As simple as that. What are real numbers? किसी भी नंबर का स्क्वायर अगर 0 या 0 से ज्यादा है, तो that number is a real number. And one more thing, these numbers will be able to be plotted on a real number line. Obviously, we have seen a real number line. It moves from minus infinity to infinity. These numbers can be very easily plotted on this particular line, and this line is known as real numbered line. we would be talking in detail about real numbers because these form an important integral part of aptitude mathematics. So let's begin now with real numbers. First, basic classification of real numbers. Real numbers are of two types: rational numbers and irrational numbers. And yes, we need both kind of numbers for our aptitude discussion. Now, first thing first, what are rational numbers? Any suggestion? Any number which can be written in the form of P by Q. Any number which can be written in the form of P by Q, given that Q is not equals to 0. Denominator 0 nahi hona chahiye. Given that Q is not equals to 0 and P and Q are relatively prime number. Relatively prime means the HCF of P and Q is 1. 1 को छोड़कर P और Q के बीच में और कोई भी चीज कॉमन नहीं है. So if I like to quote an example, if for example I say 2 by 4, is 2 by 4 a rational number? Yes or no? Is not a rational number. Why it is not a rational number? Because 2 and 4 HCF is not 1. Now if I convert this and divide numerator and denominator by 2, then it becomes 1 by 2. 1 by 2 is in a rational number format. Or we can say that 1 by 2 is a rational number. ये थोड़ी सी technicalities की बात है. Now there is one more technicality that why denominator should not be equals to 0. Denominator 0 इसलिए नहीं हो सकता because P by 0 अगर होगा तो इसको हम ज्यादातर बोलते हैं undefined. Anything divided by 0 is undefined. 0 divided by anything may give us a result of 0. And 0 by 0 we may call it undefined, or sometimes we also called it infinity. There is always a debate over it, what this should be, an infinity or an undefined. But any number when divided by 0 is undefined. I can divide rational numbers into two parts. Rational numbers can be divided into two parts: fractions and integers. A fraction, we know fraction, P by Q. When P is not equals to Q, we will get a fraction. And what are integers? If in P by Q, Q is equals to 1, then we will get an integer. Done. एकदम simple है, ज़्यादा detailing की यहाँ जरूरत नहीं. Now, as far as fractions are concerned, there are again two types of fractions. This is terminating, or you can call it terminating numbers, and another one is recurring. What do you mean by terminating number? If at the end of the string of numbers there are consecutive zeros and after that no non-zero digit is appearing, then that particular number is known as terminating number. 3 by 10, I can write this as 0.3 and then now 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. How so many 0 you want to write, you write, it will not change its value. These are known as terminating numbers. Now, recurring number is something where you can see a digit or a pair of digits coming after a specific period. Like 1 by 3. 1 by 3 is 0.33333. So, continuously now you will see that 3 is repeating. Or something like 1 by 7, 0.142857. 142857. And 142857. That means in this particular number, the 6 digits are repeating. These all numbers are known as recurring numbers. Now, once we know what are terminating number and what are recurring number, let me go back to my irrational number because वो भी अकेले यहाँ पर बैठे हुए काफी देर से नाराज हैं. इनके बारे में कोई भी बात नहीं हो रही है. तो अब बता दें what are irrational numbers. Obviously, which numbers which are not rational you can call it irrational. लेकिन irrational में भी हमने दो वैरायटी बनाई. पहला क्या है? First type of irrational numbers are NTNR, that is non-terminating, non-recurring. Non-terminating, non-recurring. Non-terminating, non-recurring numbers मतलब जो फ्रैक्शंस में नहीं आए, जो रैशनल नंबर्स नहीं है, आर ऑल सेट टू बी इर्रेशनल नंबर. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, you can say pi, e, these are irrational numbers. And anyone know there is a beautiful relationship between pi and e, and that is also known as the most beautiful equation on the earth, given by Euler, and that's why it was famous as Euler's identity. E to the power pi I plus 1 is equals to 0. Root x are irrational. Root x is irrational given that x is not a perfect square. अगर परफेक्ट स्क्वायर होगा तो उसका तो रूट ओवर निकल जाएगा. रूट 25 इज 5, रूट 36 इज 6, वो सब मिलेगा अपने को, बराबर. लेकिन रूट 35, रूट 40, रूट 43, all those are irrational numbers. As far as integers are concerned, let us classify this into first positive integers, what are positive integers? Like 1, 2, 3, 4 till infinity, all are positive integers. And this set of positive integers is actually known as natural numbers. These are natural numbers. Why? Because these are directly what we have got from nature. By nature अपने को ये अब मिला है 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. फिर नेक्स्ट कौन आया? नेक्स्ट आया वो जो नेचर से डायरेक्टली नहीं मिला है हमें, इसको खोजा गया था. That is zero, and we know the name of the discoverer of zero, isn't it? Now, this is how we write a zero. Now, zero along with positive integers give us a set, and this is known as set of whole numbers. Zero along with all positive integers, all natural numbers along with zero is known as set of whole numbers. Third type is which are always on the left of zero, and that's why they are not left out, but they are on the left of zero. Negative on the number line, anything to the left of zero are negative integers. So integers are positive integers, zero and negative integers. One classification based on divisibility by 2, then positive integers would be odd numbers or even numbers. Odd number is something which is not divisible by 2. They are written in the form of 2k plus minus 1, where you can say that k is a natural number. Even numbers are numbers which are divisible by 2 and normally written in the form of 2k, where k belongs to natural numbers. This is first basic bifurcation of positive integers. If they are divisible by 2, even numbers. Not divisible by 2, those are odd numbers. Great. Next level of classification of positive number. This is based on factors. Positive integers are divided into 3 categories. Right? First is 1. That is O-N-E. Why this goes to the first category? Because it has got only one factor. 1 is the number only available on this universe which have got one factor. And what is that factor? 1 itself. इसलिए इनको थोड़ा प्रीव्यू से बाहर रखा गया. Now, we will be dealing with those numbers which have got 2 factors. Only 2 factors. And these are prime numbers. Prime numbers are numbers which have got only 2 factors. 1 is a number which have got only one factor. Prime numbers are numbers which have got only 2 factors. And if number of factors are greater than 2, means greater than or equals to 3, अगर कम से कम 3 फैक्टर तो होंगे, those numbers are known as composite numbers. based on factor, positive numbers can be either 1 or prime numbers or composite numbers. Now, one more classification. Positive numbers can be classified based on factors but in some different ways. Again, based on factors, these can be classified as follows: odd number of factors और even number of factors. इसका मतलब क्या हुआ, देख लीजिए ध्यान से. Odd number of factors means those numbers जिनके total number of factors, जैसे if I take for example 6 के कितने फैक्टर होते हैं? 1, 2, 3 and 6, मतलब 4 फैक्टर होते हैं. अगर मैंने एग्जांपल लिया लाइक 9 के कितने फैक्टर होंगे? 1 is factor of 9, 3 is factor of 9 and 9 is also factor of 9. But they have got only 3 factors. इनको हम कहते हैं what? Odd number of factors. If any number, any positive number have got odd number of factors, then that number has to be a perfect square. What are numbers which have got even number of factors? Those are non-perfect numbers. Non-perfect squared numbers. कोई भी स्क्वायर नंबर ले लीजिए, उसके ऑड नंबर ऑफ फैक्टर्स मिलेंगे, और कोई भी नॉन स्क्वायर नंबर ले लीजिए, उसको आपको हमेशा इवन नंबर ऑफ फैक्टर्स मिलेंगे ही मिलेंगे. सो दैट वाज वन डिटेल्ड क्लासिफिकेशन ऑफ नंबर सिस्टम व्हाट वी हैव. बेसिकली वी वर फोकसिंग ऑन रियल नंबर्स एंड पॉपुलरली आई कॉल इट number tree. This is your entire number tree on your screen. So I hope you love this number tree. Okay, let's move on.